channel. Today we're going to do a total abs transformation workout. It's going to be super quick, super easy, and we have 10 moves. I'm going to walk you through each and every one of them. If you need modifications, please stay at the first phases of the exercises. If you want to hang out with me, you can go through the more advanced stages. This exercise should be done for everybody, beginner, intermediate, or advanced levels, so no worries there. And let's go ahead and get started. Sit down and roll yourself down one vertebra at a time. All the way down. Perfect. Now, the first exercise we're going to do is a reverse crunch. So let's get that out of the way. So lift your legs up. You can hold them like this in a tuck position. If you choose to cross them, make sure you uncross them the other way halfway through. So if you're doing this, perfect. If not, go ahead and try to touch the ceiling. So your legs go all the way up and then all the way down. All the way up and all the way down. You have the option of going down, touching the floor, bringing them back up. Whatever you want to do today. We're not doing a lot of each exercise. We just want to target each and every single muscle group in your core and move on. Let's do 15 more here. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. If you've switched your legs, or if you crossed your legs in the beginning, you can go ahead and uncross them now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. While your legs are still up here, you can make a triangle. Place it on your lower back if that feels comfortable for you. We're going to do double leg lifts. So you're going to drop your legs and lift them back up. For extra challenge, go ahead and lift up your shoulders. Make sure your neck is not straining. You don't want to hurt your neck here. Point your toes. And don't drop your legs really low if you can't do that. So you don't want to compromise your form here. You're working your lower abs. You're working your whole entire core. So just keep them going. Perfect, you guys. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, so from here, what we're going to do is turn to the side, and I'll give you a couple of different variations. We're going to do a little bit of obliques. First variation is just lift your shoulders off the ground. If you're feeling a little more adventurous today, you can go ahead and lift your legs off the ground too. Balance yourself out in the middle section of your body and lift your body up. So now you're having to balance with your core, lifting your legs, and you're still working the same exercise. If you want to add on to this, you can go ahead and extend your left arm and crunch together your lower part of the body and your upper part of the body. So now you're working absolutely everything in your core. So wherever you are, let's keep on going. Maybe 15 more. Make sure you're squeezing your waist every time you come up. Whatever you're doing, you want to feel your obliques tightening and squeezing. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go to the other side. Don't have to turn around. Perfect. So again, if you're just here, you can get going. If you want to lift your legs, go ahead and do that. Or if you want to crunch your lower and your upper portion of your body. Perfect, you guys. Those are really hard. It took me a little while to get the coordination for them. At first I was like, I thought I was lifting my legs, but actually wasn't. I was more doing like more of like an upper crunch thing. I didn't even realize I wasn't lifting my legs. That's what it was. Let's do 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. And since we're already down here, let's go ahead and do a few rollovers. I absolutely love rollovers. It works everything in your body. So from just laying down position, lift your legs up. If you want to stay here and just lift up and down, that's fine. If you want to go with me, roll your behind up, lift up your legs all the way up and back down. Engage your stomach here and roll slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Option number 1. Once you come back here, you just drop your legs and you start over. Option number 2, hover off the ground and lift yourself up to a small little V. Place your feet down and extend back up. So wherever you are, let's do 10 of those. So roll down slowly, lift your legs up and over, touch the ground, tuck in your belly, and roll back down. Again, you don't have to touch the ground, that's just a bonus. So wherever you are, drop your legs, or do your little V, back down, hover down, back up. That's 2, guys. Those are one of those Pilates exercises that are so effective. You're working absolutely everything here. Your abs have to be extremely strong. So again, you do have variations to do. Whichever one you choose to do, you can just hover. You can do something else if you're not loving this. So whatever it is that you're wanting to do, stick with it and work your way back up. Lift your legs up, roll yourself over, and you can go fast, but in this case, you're not necessarily doing yourself a favor because the slower you go, the more engaged your abdomen muscles are going to be. So you have more control when you go slow. It's not about the repetition. It's about control here. So if you do 20 incorrectly and fast, you're not necessarily doing more. 5 more. And if you have any neck problems and this is bothering you, by all means, do not attempt to do it. It actually feels really good on my neck. I get to stretch it a few cracks every time I do it. More here. And I always try to think about going one vertebrae at a time because I myself sometimes, like after 6 or 7 going by really slow, I want to speed things up. I'm never really good about waiting and being really soft in my exercises, and I can control them. I just forget after a few times. So I have to remind myself. Last one here. Alright. Now hover here, hold it a few seconds, wherever you work, hold it with me. Perfect. And sit into your sit bone. We're gonna go to Russian twist. So you're gonna go from one side to the other and twist. If you're not here yet and you can lift up your legs, just reach your arms. It's still the same exact movement. You're working from your obliques. If you want to lift your legs, by all means do so. You can rock yourself from side to side to get a little bit of extra work. If that feels good. Actually, it doesn't feel good for me today. I did too many of those yesterday, and even though I had padded mats and I was inside, I'm still hurting. Let's do 15 more here. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And while we're still sitting here, let me scoot myself back a little bit. While we're still sitting here, what we can do is do tucks. So you can put your hands behind your back. Not too much, probably about 6 inches or so. Tuck your knees in a tuck position and extend in the pike. So tuck and pike, tuck and pike. With this exercise, you're really triggering your whole entire abdomen. Your core is on fire. I don't know about you guys, and I am dying here. Keep on going. Do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. If you want to get your triceps involved, you can do that. 4, 3, 2, 1. While we're here, let's just wear out our lower abs. Look side to side. So just little straight lines. Draw them right in front of you with your toes. If you don't want to do that and you want to stay where you were, that's fine. We're working on our lower abs here. And it's not necessarily the muscle that you see, but your internal abs. What you don't see, but you get the strength to do a lot of exercises. Let's do 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's do a little bit of circles. Let's start with single leg circles. We'll do small ones, we'll do big ones, and then we'll do double leg circles. And we'll be done. Okay, so with the small leg circles though, imagine that you're circling around a quarter. They have to be really, really, really tiny. So we're going to work our legs. I want to turn legs down to be higher. And we're going to work our abs. So roll yourself back down. One vertebrae at a time. Extend both legs. So options here. You can keep one leg down, lift one leg up. You can bend your leg if that feels comfortable. If you can't extend your leg, that's fine. You can lift your lower leg, put your hands behind your back, and do tiny little bitty circles. Imagine that you're drawing with the tiniest little paintbrush. It's not a big movement, but you are working your lower abs. So your legs don't have to be extended, guys. That's not very important right now. If you want an extra challenge for your upper abs, go ahead, lift yourself up a little bit. Look up. That way there's no extra pressure on your chin or your neck. And let's go the other way. We'll give this leg a rest. I'm not going to go into big circles immediately. We're going to switch to the other leg. So that way it rests for a little bit. Not that it's active rest if you're lifting your leg up on the other side. But you know, a little bit of rest. Not a bad thing. 10 more here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. My left leg is my weaker leg, so I'm actually feeling it already. We're going to try to even it out. Can be lopsided to one side. So keep on going. I feel like my circles are getting bigger. And if your leg is cramping like mine was just doing, you can flex it, you can point it, you can alternate between those two. But still imagine that little bitty small paintbrush. Switch the other way. Engage your core here. And let's switch legs in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, again, you have the option of leaving your legs down, resting your head down. Now this is a little more tricky. You're actually going to circulate around your body. So a lot of times what I see with this, your hips are going to start moving around. And then the hips are not in place, so they may start hurting. What you want to concentrate on is keeping your hips level. So you have a couple options with your hand. If you feel that your hips are pretty stable, put them down, support your lower back if you need to. If you know your lower back is supported and you want to make sure your hips are supported, go ahead and place your hands on your hips. Lift one leg up, whatever you have decided to do, lift one leg up. And beginning point is start circling around. Big circles. Again, they don't have to be big, but as big as you can. So if you feel that your hips are rocking from side to side and you're doing all of this every time, then make them smaller. It's about technique here, not about the big movement that you can do. If you want to lift your head up, place your hands wherever it is comfortable for you and lift the other leg. Those are the other modifications. For me, actually, This is the easier way to do it. So whatever feels good for you and your body today, stick with it for now. If you don't want to do it throughout the whole exercise, then switch it around. Okay, let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the other way. I know, you have to do the other way, and it's harder. And I know your leg is heavier at this point, and you don't want to circle it around. So let's even everything out. It's all about balance here. Okay, let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And don't forget, you have the other leg. So whatever you would want it to do with the bottom leg that you just worked, if you want to rest it, that's fine. Go ahead and start circling. If you want to lay your head down, that's absolutely fine. Wherever your hands are, keep them there. I don't know if you can guys hear this, but my hips are cupping. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and circle the other way. Not doing a lot of repetitions here, so you can push through it and wait for the next variation. So you have a lot of options. We have one more movement here today, and we'll be done with our abs. And you guys have worked totally every single part in the core, so you should be nice and strong after this. 3 more, 2, 1, and let's get on all fours. So get into a plank. Modifications, here it is. Stay in a plank and don't do anything. You can lift one arm, whichever one, and stay here. Or you can go ahead and lift the opposite leg and stay here and alternate. That's all we're doing. Just alternating, doing little walks. I did a lot of handstand holds today with my son, and I am feeling very shaky in my shoulders. Perfect, you guys. Let's do 10 more here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Thank you guys so much for doing the video with me. If you've enjoyed it, please go ahead and give me a like and hit the notification button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.